guys, Ashlane here, episode 178, Town Hall 9, GoHoWiWi Perfection. So I have three amazing replays to share you, Town Hall 9s today, all going to be 3-star attacks. Let's get right into it. Tip number 1, trigger and or plan for giant bombs before you go in. Obviously, on these type of attacks, biggest thing you want to look for is obvious giant bomb areas, especially double giant bombs. Now, you can see there's a few open spaces in this base that Steven's going to pre-plan for. He's going to try to trigger as many as possible while he's learning out the clan castle. Now, I will tell you that this is the only of the three replays that's going to use a traditional lure using hogs. So he does take out 3 or 4 of his hogs using this lure, but more importantly, he's able to detonate one of those giant bombs. Now, he figures there's going to be a giant bomb next to it. It looks like a very obvious double giant bomb area, so you're going to see coming up what he does to try to trigger that other giant bomb. You really got to plan for these things ahead of time. You can see he has 2/2/3 in the clan castle. He also brought 1 witch with him, so now he has 2 wizards, 3 witches going against the opposing clan castle. They're always going to win. He's very patient on this part of the attack. You can see he only brought 1 golem, as he did have the 2/2/3 in the clan castle. And the golem's going to go in phase 1 or 2/1/3, whatever. So the golem's going to go in here. No jump spell. You can see just 4 heal spells. He's going to use wall breakers to crack a hole there. Phase 1 is a go. Now note how patient he was on deploying the Barbarian King. You're going to see in an upcoming raid I'm going to share with you today just how important it is to be patient on the Barbarian King deployment. Make sure your wizards and or witches have taken care of all the outlying structures beforehand. Now the goal, phase 1 goal is done. You can see those hogs detonated that other giant bomb, and then he has 2 waves of hogs coming in. So for these GoWiWi Town Hall 9 attacks, a very, very important key is to stagger your hog deployment. You can either stagger them through different areas of the base as long as you have a good grasp at where they're going to go, if you have a good trace on the base, on the defensive units. You can see here, he places the heal before the giant bombs, but the double giant bombs have detonated at the same exact time. They're always going to take out your hogs. So all his hogs got taken out there, but you can see he still has quite a few wizards he was holding back on, and both his heroes are up. And he actually has 1 or 2 hogs at very low health there, still remaining on the north. So he pops that Archer Queen ability, and they're all going to gang up on the opposing Barbarian King, and now it's just going to be a matter of time because he still has 2 hogs. He has a Goblin there. You can see bringing Goblin, very smart for cleanup duty. He has a few barbarians, wizards in the south. Going to be a beautiful attack. So as we go on with these 3-star replays here, I really want to focus on not only the 2 phases of the attack, but also the deployment of the hogs, which is so crucial, and how you deal with giant bombs. So all these replays are from All War No Drama. This one's going to be Britain, Texas as a defender. The next one's going to be as an attacker, so he's going to get his revenge. And frankly, it's a very upgraded base, and it's a really nice anti-3 base, but this attacker, Zetun, really does a really nice attack, and he follows all the strategy keys except for the Barbarian King. You can see he deployed himself. I think that was on purpose, but you can see the 2 golems did detonate those 2 giant bombs, so that's huge for the hog portion of the raid. Having 2 giant bombs that exposed near the town hall, if it's triggered by a golem such as that the case, it's a little tough to overcome. Now, it looks like he wanted his Barbarian King to go around. Otherwise, he would never have placed him that far south. So the Archer Queen and the Wizards are actually going to clean up that town hall. And check this out. Always stagger, like I said in the first replay, or spread the hog deployment. Now, this is a spread, obviously, a spread formation. Whereas the stagger was more kind of what Steven did in the first replay, where he staggered them from 3 different areas of the base, all converging in the center. This time, Zetun is going to just use a huge spread, and he's going to use the heal spells to just follow them through the critical units of the base. So you can see the whole west side of the base is basically overrun by these hogs, right? So you know that Zetun is not worried too much about giant bombs because he did detonate those double giant bombs, so he's only worried about the 2 remaining on the board. He uses that 3rd heal spell, and here's the 2 right in the center. And look at those 2 remaining giant bombs. They take out all the hogs in the center, and Although that is a devastating blow to the attack, it's not a crippling blow because with that huge spread of hogs, you're able to bounce back from a giant bomb detonation, similar to the first replay with Steven. So Zetoon is going to barely pull off the complete victory here with the hogs, and you can see his clan castle. He had a bunch of wizards in the clan castle, and he deployed that clan castle after the rest of the units were down, just to help take care of the remaining units here. Overall, very, very nice attack here, very skilled attacker. You can see he just cleaning up for the 3rd star right now, but now it's time for Britain, Texas, who I was able to get a few replays from All War No Drama. Really good attacker, attacks Town Hall 10s on the reg. We'll be sharing some of those with you in the upcoming week or two. Anyway, you can see he's going to attack from the southwest, and he's going to once again do the pretty standard 2 golem attack here. You can see that the other attacks were using the first attack was using 1 golem. You can see once again the patience on the Barbarian King so huge in these attacks. You don't want him to go around. You want him to engage the enemy queen, help take out the clan castle if need be. And here we go again. He uses the Barbarian King Rage at a perfect time to get through those walls. Now, the golems kind of get stuck there, which is apt to happen with, of course, with any golem attack. They can get stuck on walls. Here, you're going to see a really nice, once again, kind of a staggered formation deployment on the hogs there. But you can see he was able to, all the giant bombs right now are accounted for. He was able to trigger all giant bombs, backing up with heal spells. So basically, to avoid the devastation that double giant bombs can wreak on your attack, what you want to do is pre-place the heal spell over the obvious giant bomb areas. So that's the last one remaining right there. But you can see all the heal spells were pre-placed over the obvious areas where the giant bombs were remaining. Now, double giant bomb, even with a heal spell, can kill the hogs like you saw in the first replay, but if they're detonated one at a time, so if the hogs come in at an angle, kind of like Britain, Texas did here, you're able to pre-place that heal spell and actually get away with the heal. You can see the goblins doing some work up in the north. They're kind of verging here in the north, and there's plenty of time still left on the clock. Beautiful 3-star attack. So guys, I hope you enjoyed these tips, strategy, advice. Please follow me on Twitter at @clash_with_ash and check out our website at elitenation.net. Take care, guys.